What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. So, the rematch between Saul Canelo Alvarez and Triple G has been agreed upon. The two locations is either the T-Mobile Center in Las Vegas or Madison Square Garden in New York. The date is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. So it's been agreed upon. They said they have to, dot the I's and cross the T's. A few little minor details they need to iron out before the official announcement. But there's one thing I want to talk about, man. They said that there's no rematch clause in the contract for this fight going around. But according to Canelo Alvarez's manager and promoter, Eric Gomez of Golden Boy Promotions, he says, however, it doesn't matter. A third fight between Canelo and Golovkin is going to very likely happen. Neither of these fighters have any place to go that will bring them more money than they can get fighting each other. He goes on to say that the only other fighter, either of the two fighters should be interested in fighting outside of themselves would be Floyd Mayweather, but Mayweather has no desire to tangle with either of the fighters. So a third fight between the two, no matter the outcome of the second fight, a third fight between the two is most likely to happen. See, this is what I was talking about. I talked about this in one of my videos when I mentioned that Canelo Alvarez is backed up against the wall and Triple G is nearing the end of his career. So the fights with Danny Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders, and Jamal Charlo, it's just not likely to take place. I don't know where Canelo Alvarez goes, in this situation, but I knew Triple G, this is becoming a money grab, because he even came out and said to the media that he was willing to fight Canelo Alvarez in Mexico. So that's just a money grab. And for him to say that, for Canelo Alvarez manager to say that these two fighters have nowhere else to go but each other in a division that's stacked. You got Demetrius Andrade, you got Danny Jacobs, you got Charlo, you got Billy Joe Saunders. You got a lot of players in the division. So for him to come out and say they have nowhere else to go, they just know that it's a better contest between Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. I think that Charlo blows both of them out the water. Danny Jacobs, we already saw what a fight with him and Triple G looks like, and I think that Danny Jacobs will win a rematch even cleaner, more clearer. Billy Joe Saunders, his performance scared a lot of fighters off, especially Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya, because I truly believe that they were looking to take that fight for May versus Billy Joe Saunders. That's why they were dragging their feet on a rematch with Canelo Alvarez. I really think that they were looking to get that fight with Billy Joe Saunders and try to capture that belt. But his style and the way he fought and how he beat David Lemieux so easy in Lemieux's backyard, and the boxing style that he presented, kind of reminded him a lot of Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather's boxing style. Erislandy Lara gave Canelo all types of fits with that type of boxing style. So I think once he fought that way and he did it with confidence, I think that scared Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya per se off. They didn't want to take that fight next, so they figured, listen, I think they were really trying to stall Triple G out, make him wait till September. He'll be that much older, but for them to, and then they would take the Billy Joe Saunders fight because they thought it was an easier fight. Everybody at one point thought Billy Joe Saunders was sweet, and that turned out not to be the case. He put on a hell of a performance, and I think that scared off a lot of fighters, so I think that Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya decided, listen, let's just go with Triple G. Let's go with what we're familiar with, So they decided to go the Triple G route. And then on top of it, for them to say there's nowhere else to go in this division, Charlo, Andre, those type of fighters been chasing Canelo Alvarez since the 154-pound division. So for them now to, he's still running from them, man. And Triple G, Triple G's manager came out and said there's no reason for them to fight Charlo. At one point, he used to praise Charlo when he was at 154-pound division. and now he's saying there's no what has he done. You know, I hate when people say what has he done, who has he fought. You know, when people are stalling him out, man, how's he gonna fight anybody if people are stalling him out? They're not choosing to fight him. So I hate when people use that term, who has he fought, when you're not trying to fight him, and neither are the other top fighters in the division. So how could he fight anybody? You know, that's just asinine to me. But you know, see, I told people, man, that Triple G and Canelo are gonna try to fight each other as many times as possible, you know, and stall the rest of the fighters in the division out, man. If this is the case, man, they need to just drop the belts, man, because see, this is wrong with the sport of boxing, man. You know, it hurts the casual fans, you know. I mean, it's two big names, Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, but what happens is it doesn't give casual fans a chance to recognize and identify with other fighters in the division and around the world. You know, you got other fighters that's just as good and can carry the same name, but they don't get the chance. You know, it's politics, so to speak. I think that Oscar De La Hoya and Triple G trainer Abel Sanchez, they both know that the threat that Danny Jacobs, Charlo, Andrade, and Billy Joe Saunders present. I think that they all thought that Billy Joe Saunders was sweet, like I said, and now his last performance against David Lemieux, you know, is scaring those dudes off, man. So it's interesting to see where these fighters go from here, man. But you see it, man. So now they're talking about a third fight automatically, and the second fight haven't even taken place. So he says no matter the outcome in the second fight, I'm pretty sure, he's almost 90% sure that the third fight will take place, which is really ridiculous, man. You know, so I'm gathering Canelo usually fights in May and September, so I'm gathering we'll see a rubber match in September. So I mean, Oscar De La Hoya himself was saying that, you know, he could see them fighting 2-3 times. Even Abel Sanchez said that, you know. So, you know, the fix was already in, so to speak, man. So, you know, but it's interesting to see what takes place and what goes on in the division, man, because you got a lot of heavy hitters in the division. So hopefully everybody gets a shot, man. But that's all I got for y'all right now. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe, man. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. So hit me up in the comment section down below. Let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Blue Blood Sports TV. Peace.